Hi. Hello. The what? Maybe. I'm okay right now. Hi, everybody. Hi, Grammy. If you are in the Facebook chat, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up or a like or an emoji or something, just so I can make sure that the chat's working. Last week, the chat function wasn't working on Facebook, so I don't know what's going on with that. Hi. Hello, YouTube. Happy Mindset Monday, everybody. Okay, Facebook, I'm still not seeing anything from you guys. Please let me know if you can send a chat or something. How do I make, why doesn't the chat always work? That's what I don't understand. How do I do this, you guys? Why? What if I say something? Hi, can I see that? Send it. Oh, there they are. What the fudge? So I couldn't see anything until I typed something. That's weird. Okay. Anyways, happy Mindset Monday, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Okay, awesome. Gabriella, thank you for complimenting my glasses. These are from Zenny Optical. And not paid. Ow, God, my cat. Freaking nails. That was not a paid sponsorship. Although I would, because I order from them all the time. Okay, how's everyone doing? Thank you, Melanie. Appreciating the glasses. Usually I just squint through these things, but why? I don't need to do that. I'm just going to use my glasses and actually be able to see. Oh, yes, and here's my boss lady sign. This is one of my favorite things. I need it on like a higher. It's heavy. Anywho, how are you guys doing? Hopefully everybody's doing okay, making it through whatever's going on. Party steady. OMG if it isn't my manifestation queen. Hello. Gail Smith, changed my life, Roxy. Thanks. Yes. Hold on, let me give you a full round of applause. That's amazing. Oh, everyone's doing really good. That's so awesome. Juliana says, you and Joseph Ally really need to collab. I would do a collab with Joseph for sure. Lola's been missing my videos. Thank you, doll. I appreciate you. They're coming back tomorrow. So we have full videos starting tomorrow. Again, everything's going to come back the way it was before. Subliminals says, there's a double S on there. That's why I did that. Got rid of a third party. Congrats. Amazing. Kelly Jean, thank you, doll. You're so sweet. Gabrielle, having a low vibe day, but accepting that and telling myself everything is working out for me. I love it. Love it. I've honestly been having like a low 2 weeks, to be real with you. Just kind of like just pulled out of it, I guess, the last like day or two. I don't know. Can we ask SP questions today? Yeah, I'll take SP questions today. AHS Eater, thank you so much for your donation. I'll still send the donations to, or the super chats to the NAACP thing, because I still have that going. So any of the super chats that come through will get donated to the NAACP fundraiser that I'm hosting. If you want to donate directly to that, it's GoFundMe.com/Roxy Talks supports Black Lives Matter. And then that's how you can donate directly. Otherwise, the super chat money will go to that, to the fundraiser as well. Nilsa says, I'm realizing there's more to, I can't read today. I'm realizing there's more to life than SPs. Thanks, Roxy. Thank you, girl. Like, I wish, hold on. You know what? You just got put into the next success story video, because that in itself is a success story. Now, it's not that, we can't focus on love. Of course we can, but they should not be the main focus. And when you make them the main focus, that's what pushes them away. And I don't know how to explain it more clearly to people. I'm like, listen, letting go of your SP does not mean you don't want them anymore. That's what makes them come through. So calm down and chill out, do the process, focus your mind right so that you can manifest them better than what you have now. That's why, do it the easy way instead of the hard way. But what do I know? What the fuck do I know? Sammy Girl 2020 says, I love your videos. Your personality is popping. Thanks, girl. I couldn't hide it if I tried. And I do sometimes. I really do try, but it just pops back out. So I just be me, I guess. Ashley says, working on taking my SP off the pedestal and just living my best life. Absolutely. They are an accessory. They are, and this is not to diminish them, right? Because I see other people, like people send me screenshots. People send me stuff from things that are said in like other Facebook groups, what other people are saying here and there, this person talking about this person. Like I see that shit, right? I see a lot of it. So I know I'm seeing in other groups, people are talking about, you know, these coaches who are, what the fuck was I going to with that? I just totally lost my train of thought. Something about, right. Considering them like a blob of energy, right? I literally saw somebody say that in another group. So it's like, listen, it's not to disrespect them. It's to learn how to start respecting yourself. Never do I say, use them up, treat them like shit, disrespect them. They're your plaything. Fuck them. Well, I do say fuck them, but I don't say it in that way. I say that in a way of like, stop putting all of your focus on someone else and put it on your fucking self. That's why I say that. So if you want to go into another group and talk about how I disrespect people talking about blobs, you're not watching the videos. Or maybe my tone is just too scary. I know it is, guys. I know it is. I'm sorry. It's a day. It's been a couple weeks being like things going differently for a few weeks than our normal lives have been going. It's just been like strange. I don't know if you guys have been feeling it too, but I've definitely been like all over the place, just trying to really keep myself focused because I've been like tested lately. And it's because I keep affirming it, right? I'm allowing it. I understand that every time I react to it, and I agree, why am I being tested right now? I keep blah, blah, blah. Every time I go on and on about how frustrating or annoying it is, I'm adding more on my plate. So I know that. I'm fully aware. Of course, I understand it. And it's like, that makes it extra frustrating, right? I think we all go through this. You know you're doing it, but you just like can't stop yourself sometimes. It's like, man, to indulge in your go-to negativity is just really satisfying in the moment sometimes, but it is so incredibly unsatisfying a few minutes later when you actually have to continue living that life, right? And you're like, oh yeah. And it's like, you know, I'll sit there and be thinking, how can I stop? Like, how can I change this? Why is this happening to me? Why does this keep happening? And I'm like, oh, because I keep fucking saying it. Of course it keeps happening if I react to it every time it happens. And I agree that it's happening and I'm talking about it and I'm frustrated about it and I'm dealing with it and I'm working on it. It's alive in my focus. So just keep that in mind, guys. Like, we shoot, you know, yeah, I'm with you. I'm there with you. That's why like I said, I'm all over the place. I have been ever since all this stuff started going on. It's just it's uprooting everything. I don't know about everybody, for me, and I know for a lot of people. So, I'm just trying to keep focused, keep on the straight and narrow. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. So, oh my gosh. Okay. Royal Lazelle says, what to do when you think that there's going to be someone better than you, like for a job. I read a lot about people getting jobs even without meeting the requirements. How to get in that mental state. It's just like practice. It's just with any other manifestation. It's the same as, you know, not allowing yourself to think that your partner could want to be with somebody else, or that someone else could be better for you than anything. So it's deciding that this job is here for me. If I'm going to apply for it, that's because it's here for me to get. It's in my reality for me to get. They're holding the auditions so they can get my information, or so that I can make connections, or so I can get my foot in the door, or so I can go through the motions of being somebody who is being hired for a job that will lead me to the job that I want to be hired for. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Understand that y'all get this job, that job, any job I want. Doesn't really matter if I have the requirements or not. I am here to do the job. I'm the person they're looking for, and that's it. Be the person that they're looking for up here. You know that when you send that resume, you hit send, I'm the person they want. You walk into that office, hi, I'm here. This is the person you've been asking for. And you keep that mindset. forever. I mean, like, there's no reason to drop it, right? So just, that's it now. And, be affirming that, catching yourself when you start to worry that you're not the person, or thinking that someone's going to be better. Someone's going to be better for the job that's in my reality for me. No. Like, maybe they might be more qualified, but maybe they're a terrible person. Maybe they don't get along with the team. It doesn't, just because someone has a piece of paper that says they're qualified for something does not mean that they're necessarily going to make the best of the situation. So you, being a conscious creator, will make the best of the situation, and it will be in the best interest of everybody in the job. So that's just it now. And why wouldn't they hire you if they're hiring the best possible person for the position? So you just change the way you're looking at it, and then just make yourself think that every time you start to think otherwise. Gabrielle Renee says, Roxy, I'm in your SP workshop, but I have literally repeated the modules multiple times, but I think I'm having a belief issue that everyone is you pushed out. Suggestions. Yeah. Don't focus on the belief. Like, if you're having a belief issue, what that tells me is that you're not just pushing through the material and just doing the work. You're listening to your doubts, which means you're not doing the work, right? Like, at the end of the day, if you are listening to that's what's going on, right? That's what when you break everything down, you take all the specific elements out of it. What you're saying is, I don't believe what I'm studying. So if you don't believe what you're studying, that tells me that you're not saturating your mind enough with it to convince yourself of it. So that means that you're not doing enough of the work. Like, that's what I hear. Not trying to accuse you of anything, but like, if you were completely saturating your mind and refusing to listen to your old fears and doubts, then you wouldn't even this isn't where we would be, because we don't have to believe everything right away. You need to be convincing yourself of it. Like, the belief comes with the territory. The belief comes as you do the process. And that's, again, why I would say maybe you're not fully there with actually flipping your thoughts, because you are giving into your doubts and your disbelief. So go 30 days without entertaining your disbelief. Don't do it. And it's about knocking the thought off your mind, not erasing it. That part takes care of itself. Your job is to get the thought out, get the thought out, get the thought out, get the thought out, get the thought out. Eventually, your brain will stop putting that thought up as an offering. So if you're doing you're going through the modules, but you're not doing it in every minute of your day, controlling your thinking, that's where your issue is. Because the belief itself doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you're trying to convince yourself of. You're not doing the convincing part of saturating and wiping and sweeping every thought away, sweeping it away every single time. That's where you need to go. Okay. Okay. Jazzy Joe says, I love what you do, Roxy. Thank you. Appreciate you. How do you heal? Oh, wait, you know what? There was a super chat I didn't acknowledge. I'm so sorry. I just remembered that went through. Jolena, thank you so much. I appreciate you. This is going straight to the NAACP. She says, what do I do if I blocked my SP? I mean, what is your question? Because what are you asking here? What do you do if you blocked your SP? I don't know. What are you asking me? Like, rewrite your story, talk about them in a way that you want, only affirm them that way, only react to them that way. It's just the same thing I would do for anything. Like, tell me if you have something specific and I'll answer it. Okay, another one that just came through. Bella, thank you so much for your donation. That'll go straight to the NAACP. She says, my SP haven't contacted me since 3 weeks after he refused my offer to date. I'm getting impatient and worry he's finding a replacement or might have someone already. I do affirmations, but nothing works. Okay, well, first things first, if you're saying nothing's works, then there you go. Like, you can't. If you try, like, you do something, you're like, this doesn't work, then it's not, like, how do you expect it to work if you're saying that? Like, that shit's got to go. Okay, so step one, don't say that ever again. Step two, I'm getting impatient and worried he's finding a replacement. Okay, the word replacement really like irks me here. Like, you're just a fucking stand-in? Like, what are you? You're nothing but just a fucking space filler? That's ridiculous. So don't treat yourself like that. A replacement? No, I'm sorry. I'm the choice. That's it. So you are not thinking of yourself in the right way here. Might have someone already. So what? If you guys are meant to be and the connection's really there with you, then okay. People are with other people when they're not with you. That's just what they do. Okay, get over it. That's for everybody, not just you. Like, I hear so many people like, what if he's with someone else? And so what? You like they're you're not. Anyways, haven't contacted me since 3 weeks after he refused my offer to date. Well, you are living in, oh no, he doesn't want to date me. What can I do? He's not contacting me. What if someone else is there? That's the reality you're doing up here. And that's what you're living out over and over and over and over and over again. And that's what you're going to experience because that's what you're doing with your mind. So change the story. Who cares how long it's been since they contacted you? Who cares what you've done up until this point? Stop being impatient because all of those things that you're doing are just pushing him away and pushing him away and pushing him away. You have to replace all of that needy, impatient behavior, worrisome behavior with, I'm not worried. This is unfolding for me. This person loves being around me and loves our relationship. And they're so excited for where this goes or whatever. Start there. And that's it. You do not get to treat them as if they have done this to you ever again, or you go right back to that reality. It's your choice. So make the decision to change the story for your SP. This is for everybody. And then that's it. You respond to them that way. You react to them that way. You think about them that way. You catch yourself doing anything like then other than that, you shut it down immediately and you replace it with, nah, I'm not worried about this. I'm not worried. Everything's fine. It's all working out or something. This is a numbers game. This is a numbers game. And if you are reaching the goal line for your manifestation, you are not putting enough attention or focus or thoughts on your chosen reality in relation to how much you're putting on the reality you don't want anymore. It's very simple. It's math, okay? It's probabilities. It's percentages. More thoughts of your chosen reality equals more chosen reality. More thoughts of reality you don't want, more reality you don't want. It just match the things up to what you want. And then if you catch yourself not thinking those thoughts, stop them in the moment and replace them with the thoughts you need to be thinking. That's it. That's all. Okay. Victoria, thank you so much for your donation. That's going straight to the NAACP. SP broke up with me because he doesn't have time for our relationship. I'm manifesting him back. We have plans to hang out / be intimate this week. Do I still act as if he's my boyfriend while together? Oh man, y'all, you guys are triggering big sis right here because now I got a problem with your thing with, and listen, do what you wish to do with your own genitalia. I am not here to tell you what to do with it, but if you're asking for my advice and you're putting in the thing, we broke up because he doesn't have time for me, yet we have plans to be intimate this week. Personally, hey, this is your reality. You can get whatever you want. You can affirm whatever you want. He loves you. Of course he wants to be with you, right? Like, I get that. However, as a woman, that bothers me just because, no, you don't have time for this and you don't have time for this, bro. Sorry. You don't just get this and then discard the rest of me. I'm not a walking vagina. No. Sorry. After what happened with all the BLM movement, all that stuff, and I did those lives where I just like didn't give a fuck what I was saying, I'm just saying the way I feel. I'm kind of like trying to work back from that, where I'm like, I know that I'm teaching you manifestation, but at the same time, it's like I hear that and I can't not address it because, hey, again, you're asking my opinion, and that's my opinion is fuck that. Don't make your vagina available to somebody who can't make themselves available to you, and vice versa. So. But do what listen, it's been a long quarantine also on the other hand, so I understand that. So I get it, but I want us to be like, I'm allowing him to come and do these things with me, and our relationship is unfolding in the best possible way. You know, like switch up that story, like put the power here where it needs to be and not him. No. So we have plans to hang out. He'll be lucky if I get him within fucking, I almost said something gross. Arm's length distance of this beautiful package. And in the meantime, I'm just going to keep affirming that this man loves and respects me for who I am. He loves me and all of me. He wants me in his life completely. He's ready to commit. He is so excited about this. He took his time and now he's ready, and he cannot wait to tell me how much he loves me and how great he feels about me in our relationship, or something of that nature. So do I still act as if he's my boyfriend while together? You act like you are the fucking queen, and he needs to prove to you that he's a good person. And this is not about woman versus man. This is about, again, valuing ourselves. He said he doesn't have time for you, yet he's coming over to sleep with you. Those two things those two things are not, you can't have both. Sorry. If you don't have time for me, you don't have time for my vagina, period. I don't care. So again, here, this is just big sister right now, really, honestly. Let's go back to manifestation coach. So yeah, he respects you. He worships the ground you walk on. He showers you with attention. He treats you so kind. He's always there for you. He's very reciprocal with his actions. He's attentive. He anticipates your needs, and he always shows you how he feels about you and tells you. Okay, that's it. That's all he gets. And I love you. I appreciate it. I'm sorry. Thanks for letting me yell at you. Okay. My Melody's like, Roxy ain't having it, period. I don't. You guys are so funny. I love you. Okay. Okay. Ellie says, what affirmation would you say are easy and short but effective to keep your mind all day for relationship? One that I like to say is like, I have the best husband in the world. And I only realized I was actually like, I didn't even realize I was affirming that. I would just say that because I truly think that. So he would, do something like, oh, I have the best husband in the world. And then I started realizing, well, like, of course I do, not to take away from him, but like I affirm that every day. So I better, right? I better have the best husband in the world. So I like that one. That's a good one. Or, I'm fine. I'm good. I don't fucking know. Yeah. How about that? I have the best blank in the world. Okay. Vidushi says, hi, Roxy. When I have a negative thought, I get scared that it might manifest. Any tips? Okay. Yeah. Don't get scared. What I mean by that is when you do get scared, shut it down. You know what? I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried. Even if it does come about, I can out manifest it, or I can make the situation even better. So even if it does happen, fine, bring it on, because everything always works out in my favor and I'm not really worried about it. And that's really where you want to get with it, because anything you're afraid of, you're just like picking up the phone, dialing its number and be like, hey, are you coming over? Like, hello, where are you? That's what happens when you're scared of something. It's just like you're just dialing its number over and over and over, and then you get mad when they pick up an answer. Quit calling that number. Okay, Tiffany, first of all, thank you so much for your donation. That's going straight to the NAACP. Also, I have something for you. I don't know how much of this I want to get into in this. It's nothing bad. But basically, you're granted the ESPY Workshop. If you're already in there, then I'll put you in another one. And if you're already in that, then I'll put you in the next one. But yeah, so Tiffany, email me. This is something aside from everybody, but I was hoping you would say something so I could directly address you. Please send me a chat on my website so that I can get that to you. And then, okay, McDermott, Lydia McDermott. I think that was the name of the person who won the giveaway last time. I still haven't gotten a chance to add you to anything. So you're on the 30 Days of Alignment course. Lydia, I saved that piece of paper. I'm pretty sure it was Lydia McDermott. If that sounds like you, please send me a chat on the website so I can add you to the 30 Days of Alignment. I don't have your email address, so I couldn't add you. Okay, and also, if you're interested, we do have the ESPY Workshop. People's lives are being changed. It's really, really helpful for getting to the bottom of whatever you're going through. And then the 30 Days of Alignment is now brand new and updated. And you can get started on that right away. It's still free, but there is a paid version now. And you can get 30 days of videos with me where I kind of basically like a cheerleader for you every single day, kind of talking you through that day's focus so that you have like someone in your corner, like, Yeah, you can do it every day. Okay. And Tiffany said, sorry, skipped your question. She said, hey girl, I used to have horrible self-esteem and dated whoever looked in my direction. Now I know that I'm better than the lamos. Okay, you just like unlocked an inside joke for me that I totally forgot. I was texting Lamo to my friend at the time, and I spelled it just like you did, and I laughed for like 20 minutes. I was like, Lamios! And then we started saying Lamio about everything. So let's go back. Now I know that I'm better than the Lamios, but don't quite feel in alignment for my desired relationship, a weird limbo. Been single 8 years. Okay, so I would say, so, you know, I hear this a lot with this, like, you know, it's been this long, it's been so long with whatever it is we're talking about, whether you're manifesting a person, a breakup, this is how long, whatever. I hear this thing of like, it's been so long, blah, 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 but you're thinking about how long it's taken you to get to this point and kind of considering that it might take you that long to get to the next point, but that's not the case, right? Like whatever it took you to get to here, great, that's erased now. That's fine. Who cares? Whatever you did before you got to this point led you here, and that's about it. Anything you did before is just completely irrelevant because we're always shifting in realities, right? So anything from the past is never, you can always just out manifest or go somewhere else with it. So if it's been 8 years, fine. Who cares? Okay, great. You know what you want. You're in a place now. Where you are now is that you know that you're better than what you've been giving yourself in the past. Great. Now we're talking about a completely new journey. This is not the 8 years previous. This is separate. Okay. So don't even consider that. Let that go. Let that be part of the process. That's just part of your history and your story. Great. Where are we today? Now you are starting from a place where you're like, wait a second. I do deserve better than I've been giving myself. That's fucking awesome. So now that can be your base point, and now we can talk about the journey that you're going on and the journey that you're embarking on, understanding that every single day I'm going to feel a little bit better about myself. So watch out, world, because when I decide that that's the one I want, you better get out of my way. You know, like treat it like that, because that's what it is. So you're in a great spot. I appreciate you, and I'm excited for you to check out the workshop. Okay, what do we got over here? And thank you for your donation, of course. Marley, again, thank you for your donation. All these are going to the NAACP. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember you had that. I remember we talked about your screen name. She says, I had coaching with you last month, and after you told me to tweak my inner language, he finally texted me to meet up. What is your advice going forward? Okay, so like this is and like this little area right here of this like dating period. Sorry, I just saw a text message come through. My advice here kind of bleeds into like 3D advice, like stuff I would say before I knew about manifestation and stuff, is just like, be very cool, calm, and collected with what you do next. Like, and again, that would be like, oh, I'm going on a date with this guy. Okay, chill. Cool. Yeah, what's up, man? Like aloof, cool. Yeah, whatever, man. Like go with the flow. Be just play it cool and allow things to unfold the way that they unfold without trying to rush things or manipulate them. You just want to use your mindset to set the stage for you. This is going to be great. I'm so excited. Oh my God, I can't wait. This man's going to be swept off his feet or whatever. I mean, I don't know, whatever you want. Let that be the story. And then now you just do your best to be a Chillosaurus Rex. Like, don't freak out about when we're talking, who's texting, who's not, who's responding and who's not. Are we gonna, is he gonna, will this, none of that stuff. Be very chill, be very calm, and allow yourself to just like correct any worries or doubts or fears with, no, you know what? Actually, we're gonna have an amazing time. That's all I know. I don't really care how it goes. I just know it's gonna be the best time of my life, or our best date ever. I'm not really worried because it's just gonna be fun. Stuff like that. You wanna be just replace all of the fears, worries, doubts with, nah, actually, it's going to be really fun. I'm not really worried about it, or something of that nature, because you just kind of want to intend for like the best possible time, with the best time together. Oh my God, we talked all night. Like just go on and on in your mind about how great of a connection you guys have. And of course, why wouldn't he want to meet up with you again or whatever, something like that. Creating a story about how you make each other feel versus like, and then he kissed me at 10:01 p.m. Like that stuff is just, I mean, you're much more powerful in the the way you describe the environment and allowing the universe to fill in the blanks. And that goes for everything. I'm going to say that again. This is for any manifestation. The way you're thinking, you're much better off describing the environment that you want to live in or experience and allowing the universe to fill in the blank versus being like, and then we're going to talk on Wednesday and he's going to take me on a date and he's going to kiss me under the moonlight. Like that stuff is just, it's just not. It's much easier to be like, fucking guy can't get enough of me. I don't know. Can't stop thinking about me. Can't stop talking about me. I know he's thinking of that. I'm wife material. That's all I know. And then let the universe do the rest so that you can enjoy yourself as it unfolds instead of being like, well, it's 10:02 and he hasn't kissed me. This isn't working. I love you guys. Sorry for my bitchy voice. Okay.